Second game with the new team. The coaching staff has been working heavily with him to bring him on board, help him provide that impact they're hoping for.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
For both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Now Collins. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot clock at 6. Towns the screen. The Heat need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Back to Wall. Down low. And that one's good. Towns has got 5 now.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Wall. Back to Towns. And stolen by Russell. Isaac with the ball. Now Siakam. Covered by Wall.
Siakam.
Shots good by Siakam.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now, here's Oubre after Jonathan Isaac's miss. All with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Rett. No good with the triple. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He praised D'Angelo Russell's game, saying that he's someone that can take over without warning. Coach told me his floaters, his outside shooting, he can hurt you so many ways. Once he's locked in, there's no stopping him. He can be unorthodox, but he is a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Isaac. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Wall. Right wing. Into the lane. And it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Oubre with it. Now defended by LaVine.
And he slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Back to Russell. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. And that ties it up.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Pass to Towns. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Reddish. Collins wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's Levine. That one's not going to go. Well, he'd go the other way with it.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Now, here's Oubre. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And here's Collins from outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Substitution.
Pacers trail by 5. Porter in the corner.
And, you know, Porter is a real master at drawing contact on shots like right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Mann. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
.27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Here's Mann. And it's Otto Porter with the foul.
Otto Porter.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Robinson. Good if it goes. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena.
Miami Heat dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Pass to Jones. The drive by Siakam. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Maxey, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Lock at 6. He had a nice open look right there. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside, Porter. He takes it in. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Maxey. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Robinson for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Levine. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking a 1 for 6.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
So both teams changing it up here. For the Pacers. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Reddish. Back to Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got 7 points in the game. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Miller outside. Oubre with the steal. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Traps in the tray. And now an 11-point Miami lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Oubre can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Miller. Back to Levine. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Zach LaVine.
Levine's got 4 this quarter.
Levine is 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that with that outstanding, unreal leaping ability.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Pass to Oubre. Now Reddish. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's the 3. That shot misses. And Indiana will come the other way. And Isaac throws it down.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
.110 left in the first half. Outside Cowan. To the middle. And stolen by Jordan. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Inside. Knocked loose. Here's Reddish. And he's good on the 3-ball. Reddish has got 6.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Siakam inside. It's stolen by Reddish. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Prince outside. Bean with the rebound. Pacers trailed by 10. Miller outside with his first shot attempt. And he knocks down the jumper. Miller's got his first bucket of the night. Prince in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Substitution for the Pacers.
7 seconds left now here in the second. Jones, no one around him. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've finished one half of basketball. Heat out front. They lead by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Here is Russell. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Oubre. Levine can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Russell looking around. Lets a floater go. Miami grabs the miss. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound collected by Levine. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 10.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Here's Russell. Out to Miller. Ball with the steal. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Oubre. Nice D from Levine. Pacers trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Russell. It's stolen by Wall. One-on-one fast break. Reddish's shot is good.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Pass to Miller. And Siakam has it in the corner. Levine with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Offensive rebound. Levine with it. Goes up again. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Back to Wall. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shot by Collins, no good. Pacers trailed by 12. On the wing, Levine. Back to Russell. Pass to Siakam. Can they get it? And that one is off. Collins with some nice D. Prince wide open. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Indiana's ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Timeout, charged to the Pacers. Fans, the lobby section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
Jordan.
Basket good.
Assisted by
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Robinson for three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Maxey, no good. Ibaka looking for an opening. Robinson for three. Maxey grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 13. To the paint. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. And no good. And it's Miami the other way. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Pass to Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Pass to Kennard. This one for three. And it's Robinson again missing. Pacers trailed by 15. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Miami calls timeout. All right, looking from over the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. And Jones sends it back. From the arc. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 11. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
The first one falls.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Kennard on the wing. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat call time here.
Second team foul. Substitutions for your Heat. Prince. Kelly Oubre Jr. Timeout called for the Heat.
And a new group in for the Heat. "16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Maxey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some
Miami Heat Dancers.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Heat leading by 19 points. Over to the left wing. And here's Collins from outside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now Wall. Pass to Collins. Takes the 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Prince. Connects from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Lock at 6. Here's Levine. Here's Siakam. No good there. Miami leading by 22. And here's Wall. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers. And it's become more precise, it's better, yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
And the Heat with some changes.
Substitutions for your Heat.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. A baseline J. Out to Russell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No, not really an explosive athlete. Russell has a bag of tricks. He's crafty, he's slick. The up fake, getting the defender to overcommit there.
And so Russell hits them both. Here's Mann. In the corner, Ibaka with it. For 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Kicks it out to Siakam. The tray. Indiana again missing. The Heat leading by 23. Robinson with it. Here's Mann. To the inside. Here's Jones. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Pacers substitution. Miami calls timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Outside, Russell. A three ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Miami ball.
And it's Wall with the ball for Miami. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's deflected. From deep, Collins bangs home the trifecta. Collins has got 6 points in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And it's Oubre off the drive.
Kelly.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Russell. And the Pacers call time here.
To the Pacers.
They trailed by 30. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter.
For the Miami Heat Dancers. Pacers substitution. Jonathan Isaac. Otto Porter.
Towns with the steal. Pass to Oubre. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Shot from free throw range. The Pacers pull it in.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Maxey, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Towns. Rebounded by Isaac. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And that one hits back iron. Oubre on the wing. Pass the wall. Outside Collins. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it, and we